yeah, no, I thought he did a nice job for us. Yeah.
Turn back the clock 6 years to you at all?
Well, you can say that. Yeah. Yeah, you can say that. You and I need to turn back the clock about 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
Hey, Coach, what is it about LA? Like when you guys come here, it's always hard-fought games, but you guys always find a way to pull out on top.
I'd like to thank our fans for being here and supporting us. They were tremendous. A lot of red in the stands. Jim Harbaugh doing a great job here. He was down a few guys, so but what a game plan they had, and did a nice job coaching. So with that, I'm proud of our guys for hanging in there. Easily could have gone a different direction there, but the guys supported each other. I thought our defense stepped up in key situations, and whether it was Tranquil coming back here, and he ended up having 10 tackles, led our team in tackles. Chris Jones had the two big sacks, and then the big fourth down play. The list goes on with all the guys. I thought our secondary played tight and challenged. I thought the linebackers were flying around, Bolton just moving around and making plays all over the place, and then the D-line taking a lot of different looks from Spags and Joe, and executing them like they did. Offensively, Kelce had a Chiefs career day for receptions, or broke the record for receptions. He didn't have. Anyways, you guys know what I'm saying. Worthy, it was great to get Worthy going. You got an idea of his talent, speed, and ability against man coverage. Kareem stepped in, had 14 carries for 69 yards, a couple throws for 16 yards. So he had a big day, and I'm sure he'll be very sore tomorrow. And then third downs, again, Nagy had a great plan set up all the way around offensively, and just kept reinforcing to these guys to just hang in there. The things that we're doing offensively are self-inflicted wounds on ourselves between penalties and interceptions and so on. So to take care of that, Rashee will have his knee checked out tomorrow with an MRI, and it's his knee, and I think we'll have to wait and see, but I'm sure it's not as good a news as we want, so we'll see how it goes. Anyways, with that, time's yours.
Andy, when that play happens with Rashee, it was such a shocking kind of play. You just go through what you saw, and does that sometimes have an effect on the team to sag when it looks like a tough injury like that?
Yeah, well, the guys all hung together. I mean, I feel terrible for Rashee, and because he's having a fantastic year, and we'll hope for the best on the report, but if he is out, then But I thought Pat stepped up and just said, hey, we're going to roll. Nags was constantly, like I said, going through there and just saying, hey, just hang with it and let's go. I thought the coaches did a good job being positive with that, and the best way they could. Yeah.
Is it impressive to you to see guys be kind of resilient with a little bit of a shock?
Yeah. No, listen, that's this group though. They've been that way, from training camp on. So I mean, it's they all support each other, and that's a positive thing.
Andy, you talked about going with a hot hand. Did Kareem give you a lot more than you anticipated getting from him today?
Well, he looked good. He did some good things. So I would have expected him to do well, but because he's been a good player for a long time. So, but I thought he did a nice job for us. Yeah.
Turn back the clock 6 years to you at all?
Well, you can say that. Yeah. Yeah, you can say that. You and I need to turn back the clock about 6 years.
6 years.
Yeah.
Hey, Coach, what is it about LA? Like when you guys come here, it's always hard-fought games, but you guys always find a way to pull out on top.
Yeah, not always. No, we've given up a couple games to the Chargers, so it's but they are battles, and I think both teams enjoy the challenge of playing each other. I know the Chargers are lucky to have the people that they have right now, so they're in good hands.
And why did Kelce have a big day? Was it just a matter of what the Chargers were doing, or were there other things involved as well?
Yeah, they played quite a little bit of zone out there, and Kelce did a nice job of just getting in windows, and then when they did play man, he was able to do a nice job there. It wasn't as much double teamed as maybe he's seen, or settling on him as much as he's seen. So he did very good.
And your faith in Travis was obviously just the same coming into this game, but I mean, I wonder if a game like this just sort of reaffirms it to others to see him have the sort of the first breakout game of the season.
I really don't care what anybody thinks, to be honest with you. I watch what the defense does and how they respect him, and so I take it off of that, and I watch Trev every day, so I get to see him and how he works. He never wants to come out and practice in the game. He's all in all the time, so I don't worry about all that. To get these drives rolling and then shoot ourselves in the foot. And once you do that, the percentages go way down on you having a successful drive and scoring points. So we've got to take care of that.
Coaching,
Instead of going backwards.
When it comes to Pat, it seems like, after he throws an early interception early this season, he seems to bounce back and protect the ball from there. What's the conversation been like with him?
Yeah, keep firing. Just keep going. Again, I've been through enough games with him to know how he operates, and he's all in. He didn't want to throw those interceptions. But he's willing to find a way and listen and so on. So he does a great job with all that.
No, on the touchdown drive, the go-ahead touchdown drive, it started off with that 29-yard rip to Kelce. What kind of opened there, and then what kind of got things rolling from that point?
Yeah, well, that being the start of it, and then everybody else that contributed there. We were able to get, what we ended up doing, Steve, was we got a nice mix of the run and the pass together, and we were getting positive yards on them. And so once you get that going, you're okay. I thought the O-line kind of just buckled down, and they got the run game. They got the run game going.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay.